Today at CEC North is day 2 of the Community Circles and Restorative Practices training. Day 1 was filled with community building circles and intentional community building actions. We got some feedback from participants today, as well as engaging in restorative practices, which is the majority of day 2. Restorative practices basically is a look at shifting mindset from punitive to more restorative approach, focusing more on relationships and mending relationships versus punishment. People have shared that, students who normally don't engage with other peers are engaging, groups are forming that would not normally form inside and outside of the classroom, as well as, it's carrying over into recess. It's carrying over into how they make teams. It's carrying over into phys ed class. So it's having a positive impact outside the circle as well.
One success that we do have in our class is I have a student that does not speak, and so the support for that student with the students around them speaking with their text. So he'll type into his iPad and then the other students will help him share has been a good source of support for him in the classroom, and that's been one success story that we've had in the room.
For the community circles, we're really getting to know one another. Like we're hearing stories that we've never heard before. We are noticing that that students who never necessarily played with one another or spoke with one another are now doing that.
I think one of the biggest successes that have come out from doing Community Circle is setting the intent for community. And when we build community, I think the students have begun to see each other in themselves and don't just see me as a facilitator, but part of the community. And everyone has a role to play in that.
One of the big things that I noticed is that over the course of the weeks, fewer people were asking to pass to the next person without sharing. I've gone to a point where I don't really have students who are passing, which makes me feel like they're more comfortable speaking. And I think it's manifesting itself in the group work that we do as well. People are engaging more collaboratively.
One of my successes that I've actually noticed in the past couple weeks is that kids in my classroom who wouldn't really hang out or talk to each other are actually getting to know each other on a deeper level. And they've been complimenting each other, working with each other, so I think that's been really helpful.
I'd like to also echo what has been shared in terms of peer relationships. Those have strengthened in my classroom, and I've noticed that the students are really supporting each other or complimenting each other, making sure that the care for each other has definitely increased just in the way that they speak to one another.
Really, when we think about Pink Shirt Day, we think about belonging, we think about mattering, right? And then in terms of what the pink shirt highlights, those students that all put pink shirts on to support their peer, right? To show support and to show community. That's really what the crux of the program is. It's highlighting community building and really how that impacts student well-being.